Hockey parents. Now, hockey parents, listen. You are the most important piece of the puzzle to make your kid the best player they can possibly be. Now, I am not a parent. I am a coach. But what I've observed over my many, many years of coaching, here are a few very important tips and tricks that are going to make your child make it to the NHL. Hand signals or codes that only your kid knows. My dad's personal favorite. The walk away.
You suck!
You want him to make a save? Why don't you ask the defense what happened? And parents, you should definitely yell to your kid on the ice to tell him what to do because the coach has no idea what he's doing. This is very important. You want to bring a stopwatch to every one of your kids' games. You want to make sure that you can time every one of your kids' shifts. And if they were shortened, you want to make sure that you can bring it up to the coach at a different place and time, telling him that he was wrong and you should have kept him out there those extra 10 or 15 seconds. Also, guys, when you're in the stands, make sure you yell to the refs and tell them how much they suck, because at the end of the day, it's their fault that our team lost. Now, you have a very important job driving your kid to and from the games. You want to make sure that you tell him or her not to pass, that their line mates suck and you have to do everything. They should be on power play and penalty kill, and you should score as many goals as you possibly can. Also, you got to make a point that when you get home, you got to immediately get onto your phone and post on Facebook and Instagram to tell how many goals, how many assists your kid got, because that's what scouts look at. The scouts are going to go right to your Facebook page and look how your kid did. The rankings. The rankings, guys, you want to make sure that you tell your kid, if you guys win this game, you're going to go up 2 points, or you're going to go down 2 points. So we got to make sure that we win because rankings mean everything. As a parent, if you get the opportunity to get into the penalty box and help out with the team, you absolutely have to get in there because you have to help the coach do what he does. You have to tell the team how to properly play. You know more than the coach. So when you get in there, you should immediately start screaming things to the guys on the bench so that they listen and do the correct things on the ice that they need to succeed and win that game. Passing. You should also tell your kid at any time you possibly can that Alex Ovechkin is just about to break the goal record of the all-time goal record, and nobody helped him get there. So that you should literally bury your head and never pick it up and try to score at all times. At all times. Parents, try to sneak into the locker room. Even though the coach said there's no parents allowed, you have to try to sneak into the locker room. This is your chance. This is your chance to try to give the team that speech that they need. This is the time that you give that team the speech to tell them how they should be playing the game. Get in that locker room. You need to. The kids need to hear what you have to say. Guys, you should always be yelling from the stands. That's what you do. That's what you guys do. You yell from the stands and you tell the team what they're supposed to be doing. If a coach is telling them one thing, you should be screaming the complete opposite. You need to give the kids that extra boost that they need to get through this game. If a coach is telling them to do a certain system, you should completely disregard it and tell them to do something else. That's what the kids need. The kids are going to win because of what you're saying. You want to make sure that you drill into your kid's brain that when he walks into this rink, the second you step on the ice, if you don't score a goal in that game, you might not get dinner that night. There's a chance you might be sleeping on the front lawn. Even though it's mites, those NHL scouts walked out of the building because of you. You are garbage, and there's nothing good that you could possibly do to fix this. And guys, just remember, this is just a few tips and tricks that I saw over the years. Remember, everything that you do is going to get your kids straight into the NHL. So you need to push. All the money that you spent on hockey, they need to hear it from you, nobody else. Just remember that. You know better than everybody. So continue doing and keep up the good work.